Margaret Goodwine is a wife, a mother, a businesswoman, and a lifelong resident of Dorchester County. And now she wants to serve Dorchester County's District 1 on Dorchester County Council. In this edition of Quintin's Close-Ups, I speak exclusively with her one-on-one. And be sure to download the free Quintin's Close-Ups app in your Apple or Google Play stores.
Well, Miss Margaret Goodwine, it's so good to meet you.
It's nice to meet you, Mr. Washington.
Oh, I appreciate this greatly.
Thank you for having me.
Well, anytime, because it's a perfect time to have you, because obviously you are in a runoff with Ms. Harry Holman, I believe,
Yes.
for Dorchester County Council's District 1 seat. And let me read to you a portion of the Postal Courier article recently. It reads this: two of the candidates hoping to fill the Dorchester County Council District 1 seat held by the late Willie Davis appear headed to a runoff. In a special Democratic primary Tuesday, top vote getters Harry A. Holman and Margaret Goodwine were separated by just 9 votes, according to the unofficial results. Holman received 544 votes to Goodwine's 535 votes. 9 votes separated to you guys. When you go back to last week Tuesday, what still plays in your mind?
Getting the voters out to vote. Making sure that everyone goes back to the poll. That's what I know. In fact, one of my foremost is making sure I get people back to the polls, because the 11th is going to be very important, because that's the elimination process. Of course, it'll be one or the other for the November 6th general election.
And let me back up and talk about you, Margaret Goodwine. According to your particular Facebook profile and your page, it says this: Margaret Goodwine for Dorchester County Council District 1, devoted wife and mother, licensed property manager, president of Dorchester County Democratic Women, executive committee person, Del Morro's Voting Precinct, president of Sand Hill Community Association, chairperson of Dorchester County West Home Board of Trustees, boy, you're busy, superintendent, Sunday School Ministry, First Missionary Baptist Church, member of the Dorchester Senior Citizen Board of Directors, member of the South Carolina Forestry Commission, Woodland Community Advocate, Sustainable Forestry Program, Center for Heirs Property. Vote in honest leadership, democracy that is, with integrity, lifelong resident of Dorchester County. Can I stop there?
Mm-hmm.
Lifelong member of Dorchester County. When you think of Dorchester County right now, what plays in your mind, Ms. Margaret?
The fact that I'm very familiar, I'm a local person that knows Dorchester County, been active in Dorchester County, particularly working with the Democratic Party pretty much all my life.
Wow.
And so I feel that I have something to offer in terms of my servant leadership.
And you talk about leadership. What is it like right now on the Dorchester County Council in your mind?
Well, will be the council that's the governing body actually for everything that's coming in Dorchester County, all of the business, the industry, the schools, making decisions for everyone in Dorchester County as it relates to, like I say, education, fire protection, police protection.
Right.
So those things are going to be present in my mind, and what we can do to better our citizens in Dorchester County in the sense of equality, and making sure, number one, people are safe, making sure our kids are educated, and making sure that, we have industry that's come in and give us jobs, workforce development.
You talk about industries, you talk about businesses. When you look at Dorchester County, what are those top 3 businesses in your mind right now?
The top businesses in our mind, I guess it's going to be the Volvo plant that's coming. We have Boeing.
Yes.
Of course, it's not in Dorchester County per se, but then we also have Bosch, which is the largest employer in Dorchester County. But the continued growth and development that's going to be coming. We know that we're going to have other industries that's coming in Dorchester County, and we want to prepare our citizens, and particularly young people, so that they will be prepared for these new jobs that's coming in.
When you talk about growth in Dorchester County, what does that look like right now?
Well, we are one of the fastest growing counties in the state right now. Everyone loves Dorchester County, particularly because of our school system that we have in place. So while we want smart growth and managed growth, we know that people are coming here, particularly because plants are coming into the county, not necessarily Dorchester County, but sister property to Berkeley County, which is still Somerville, but it's Berkeley County,
Right.
and we'll be sharing. And development is going to go. We want smart development as much as possible. But we know that everyone wants to come here because it's a good place to live, good place to raise your children, good place to educate your children.
And let me get back to District 1. What are the big issues in your mind right now when you think of that particular district?
For me, like again, the workforce development is very important, school education is very important, and senior citizens, affordable housing, and particularly taxes. Everyone's concerned about the increase in taxes, what we pay in taxes in Dorchester County as it relates to school property or taxes. And people are kind of in uproar about that, and hopefully we can sit at the table and address those issues, hear what the citizens' concerns are, and be able to get some kind of clarity as to what we can do to alleviate some of the burdens that people feel that they have because they're taxed so much. And also, we want to continue to work with council. You know, the present council is there. We need to work with them and the citizens to see what we can do to bring about some, I guess, equality. So people can feel that they're just not working and all their money is being involved around a lot of taxes.
You bring me to my next point, affordable housing. You hear about this debate a lot around town and really across the country. Where are we with this discussion in Dorchester County?
Well, being that I'm not on council yet, I can't fully, but there are plans in their strategic plan to look at affordable housing in Dorchester County. And that, of course, come with industry coming in, development coming in the county to help us, but there's definitely a need in Dorchester County because as a licensed property manager, I cannot keep applications in my office because people come every day, come by, because they want, and particularly senior citizens, affordable housing. And so we need to do something in Dorchester County, not nearly as our sister kind of counties are doing. We need to offer a little bit more affordable housing in Dorchester County.
And when you talk about affordable housing right now, this is the peak season of it, flooding. What is the future of that in Dorchester County in your mind?
Flooding.
In Dorchester County, there's issues with that as well.
The drain, flooding with the water.
Oh yes, stormwater flooding. We have these issues here in Charleston County.
Okay. Right, flooding, a lot of issues, a lot of that has to be addressed. Personally, myself, I can talk about flooding because where I live, I've had to call council, I've had to call our roads department in Dorchester County because my area, we hold a lot of water. And a part of that issue is the drainage. We've got to do something about drainage in the county. As I'm on my stump right now, going around the counties, the different parts of the county, first thing is, what are you guys going to do about the water, the flooding, the drainage? And so we have to sit down and see what we can do. I don't know whether right now, if it's I'm sure it's funding, whether or not we have the workforce to do it. And those are things that I'll be concerned about as a councilwoman, to find out what we can do to help alleviate some of the flood waters that we see in Dorchester County. In 2015, when we had that great flood,
Right.
I mean, it was unbelievable, the water. So many people, lost their homes to water, damage from water. And so something's got to be done in terms of drainage.
You talk about the stump. Let me take you to Thursday. Obviously, you'll have a town hall meeting with most of your voters and supporters. What do you want to hear from them as far as Dorchester County Council District 1?
I want to hear from them, what do they want in their councilwoman, and for them to let me know what it is they feel that I can do to help alleviate some of the issues that they have concerns with.
Let me get back to Willie Davis. Obviously, he passed away just recently. When you think of him, what plays in your mind?
Long time, I mean, just an upright, wonderful person. He's been in that position for 20 plus years and well respected and loved in Dorchester County. But one who's kind of calming effect on council that was able to bring, I think, the parties together because as you know, this is a partisan race. And so he was the sole Democrat on council. And I think he was a person sometimes that could bring them together because of the long years that he had on council. And I want to continue in his legacy to build upon what he has and to move farther and hopefully bring in some changes for the betterment of Dorchester County.
And just as a side note, I have actually invited Ms. Holman for an interview, but at this particular time of recording, she's not available, so I want to put that out there. But Margaret Goodwine, thank you so much for your time. I really, really appreciate this.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.